have a couple of my favorite books in my arsenal that I use to kind of create my life right now, in the sense of the books that have really influenced me. What book do you think, one or two, that have basically influenced your leadership style?
You know, that's really hard for me to answer, one or two, because there for a while as a lawyer, I didn't read as much for pleasure as I used to when I was younger. I actually picked it back up when I got elected to the Senate, because I had a lot to read,
right?
Which has been one of Tommy Tuberville's complaints about the Senate, by the way. True story.
Reading,
a lot of reading.
Wow.
But I was able to pick up and read on airplanes more and do some things. You know, I'm a big fan of John Meacham and his books. He has a book about Abraham Lincoln that is just incredible. Any of the books about Abraham Lincoln were big. I've got a whole library of books about John F. Kennedy and Robert F. Kennedy, Sr., not Jr., that have also.
And I hate that we have to make that distinction.
You have to qualify it now. It's awful to have to qualify. I've quoted Senator Robert Kennedy so much, and now I've got to qualify it. It's really bad. But you know, look, I want to get. It's not as much of a leadership style as I pick up throughout all of these books.
Right.
But you know, books like To Kill a Mockingbird, for me, had a pretty strong impact as well. And the character of Atticus Finch and who he was as a lawyer and as a leader in the community, I think was a bit. And I still, ever so often, I will just go back and I'll pick up and I'll either read it or read through it or bits and pieces of that. And I'm one that, the reason I can't pick necessarily one is that I'm one of those guys that highlight books. I don't read on Kindles, I don't read on iPads or anything else, because I like to write in my books, and I underline these passages so that ever so often I'll go back, and I can't read the whole book again in the time, but I can look and see what was important to me at the time that I read it, and that's all really good. All of my books will never be worth anything one day to anybody, because they're all torn up with underlines and notes in the margin.
No, I promise you that your family will keep those. I actually have a Bible and two other books my dad went through with his own signature through everything.
And I've gotten so many, I collect a lot of autographs.
Okay.
And so I've got a ton of autographs.
Yeah, we're not throwing away no books.
You know, so those will all, you know, just watch for them on eBay one of these days when you, right after you read my obituary, look for all my stuff.
It's going to be a long time from now. It's going to be a long time from now.